Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Estoy puesto pa' coger una nota, explotar la cuenta y despertar en otra cama que no sea la mía. Me importa un...
About to get started here. Getting the nod on the mound, Mackenzie Gore.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents. Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Here's the 0-2. And that's in the dirt. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. That's worth the price of admission. And the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Leody Taveras now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Right through there for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of the wild card series. Outside low, and the count's even at 2. Ground ball right side. McLean throws to first. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Bounced up the middle. Fires to first on the run. And that is the inning. Back here in Queens, bottom of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Joel Gutierrez. That's in for a strike. The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. Tapped out in front of the plate. On the run, throw to first. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line. And he's into second with nobody out.
For the offense, that's basically as good as a leadoff double. You got a man in scoring position. Great chance to put something on the board right now, so we'll see how they approach it. On the mound, he's feeling some early pressure that he's got to try to work through.
And a foul ball.
You look up in the stands in games like this, you just see a giant mass of color. Everything just blurs together, and it can be hard as a player not to get distracted by that kind of energy.
The pitch. Up the middle. McLean gets it to first. That's 1 out the bottom of the second.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 1 away with a runner at third here in game 1. And that one handled. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's the second baseman.
So important to really lock in on an at bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And the righty deals. That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So they get one run, no hits, one error, no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd and stepping in for New York, Oscar Colas.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And here it comes. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Tosses to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Leody Taveras. In the air, left side. And that's the inning. Game 1 of this wild card series. Digging in, Xavier Isaac. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. French raging back towards the wall. And out of here. And this place is rocking. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Alvarez in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Gutierrez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Miguel Iraldo. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Two outs. Caught him looking for the K. One hit in the. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here is Colin Houck. And takes low for ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Righty delivers. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Slides for the stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
Number 8 swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Oscar Colas up now for the Mets. That one at triple digits. Colas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in Cuba.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Over to first, and that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Mets. Back here at Citi Field, and now the DH, Jarren Duran. Ace back to work. That's to third, and that one handled. Zips it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Taveras, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground right side, 2 up, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Xavier Isaac. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Swinging a foul straight back. This one in the air. Jones under this one. Nabs it, and that is that. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 1 away.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
The pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of game 1. In the air, right field. French drifts towards it. Out number 2. Now the third baseman, Miguel Iraldo. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And that just misses. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a back.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Mets go down quickly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. So the New York Mets off of the right foot here in this wild card series. They take game one in front of their home fans.
Yeah, and you could argue there's even more pressure on you as the home team in a 3-game series, but these fans definitely showed up for this one. They had an impact, Boog, and their guys took care of business.
And on the other side of things, it'll be an elimination game in this same atmosphere in game 2, so that will be quite a test.